Okay, friends, welcome back to day 7 of YULE-O-WEEN, and today we are going to be playing Tiny Bookshop. It is a game that I have played before, and it seems like they did a winter update, so I think this will be perfect for my channel. It's very cozy and bookish, and it has some real books and some fake books that are interspersed throughout, and you are supposed to suggest books to people, which I really love. I'm really curious how, like, what ways they're going to integrate winter. So let's just go ahead and get started. I've already played a lot of this game, but I wanted you to be able to experience winter, and I am in winter right now in my game, so we're going to play together. It's really just a simple, fun game. It's kind of mindless and just, it's fun. But, so we'll play this. I'll talk a little bit about the game throughout. Oh my god, I can't talk. I will talk a little bit about the game throughout, but I also wanted to kind of gossip a little bit. Maybe not gossip, I don't know. I kind of want to catch up because I know there's a lot of drama happening in the book world, and there's a lot of stuff happening in the world in general, but I want my channel to be a place that is a getaway from that. I do keep up with things, but it can get exhausting, so having that reprieve is really nice. And that's why I consume BookTube, and I've always loved to read. Don't ever, what am I trying to say? I want to be a safe space for people, and I want to be a space where we can just have fun and talk about books. Obviously, if you've watched my content, you know that I don't beat around the bush when it comes to my thoughts on things, but I do also kind of want to be a nice escape. But I do think it's really, really important to read critically. Even if it's what you think is a silly romance book, there's nothing that is in a book that is not there intentionally, and that's how you should critique books and things that happen in the bookish space. So we're just gonna talk about some random things. The one that I feel like everyone's still talking about is the whole Milo Winter thing. I'm not gonna dead name him. You can look up, but I feel like everyone now has updated, and if you've been following it, you know who Milo Winter is. He wrote The Age of Scorpius, which happened to be apparently a very, very bad book. Hold on, let's see what this guy wants. Dreadful weather, give me something straight from the stage, and I want a suspenseful thriller. Do I have anything that is a play? This is where it's difficult. Oh, Much Ado About Nothing. That's not suspenseful. That's not a play. Dramatic retelling of history. I don't know. Let's try Slaughterhouse-Five. They're not gonna like it. I don't know. They don't have a suspenseful play. I'm sorry. It's fine. You don't know. You can't always help people. But the whole Milo Winter thing, I don't agree with people saying that they want refunds, because you pre-order a book knowing you might not like it. You can always wait and see how people like it before you order it. So I don't agree with that. I do think that, like, I want to give Milo like a little bit of grace. However, it just doesn't seem like he's owning up to things. So many people have covered this way more in depth than I have. I just wanted to give my 2 cents. I feel like people give into marketing a lot for, like, especially for TikTok, without actually like looking into books. I personally wouldn't have pre-ordered a book that doesn't have any sort of like ARC readers or even like a first chapter that you can try out. But it is what it is. I do think, though there were some things in his high disturbance essay, I do think the writing in that was much better than what I've seen from the like first run of Age of Scorpius. So I don't know what went wrong. I really don't know how those, like, his writing got so much better. And I don't understand if he's always been like that or just like didn't read what he wrote before. I've wrote some things and then gone back and been like, what was I thinking, before I ever let anyone see it. I haven't written anything that I'm planning on publishing yet. I do like to write, but it would be a long way off if I ever did decide to publish. But it's just, the dichotomy of that is weird to me. I don't know if anyone else thinks that. There's a lot of problematic things in that essay, but I do think the writing itself was a lot higher quality. Like, it's actually readable, if that makes sense. Okay, folklore, please. I'm all about myths and legends. Ugh. One other thing you'll know about me is I can't stand C.S. Lewis. I had to take a class to be able to go to England about him, basically, and it was just basically like an apologist class for Christianity, and his writing is not good. Like, I don't know why Narnia is so popular at all. It's just like a thinly veiled allegory for like Anglicanism or Catholicism, and it felt like it was a ripoff of Tolkien. I feel like he wanted to be like his friend Tolkien and didn't do it very well. So I could do a whole video. I should do a whole video or a video series deep diving on the problematic nature of C.S. Lewis, but that's something for another day. Okay, let's see. Oh no, that's not Robin Hobb. Dragon Song, Nimona. Let's see. Do you like this? Yay. Okay, cool. But I don't know. I know I'm all over the place. This is probably going to be a very ADHD video, but I just wanted to have like a chatty video where it kind of felt like we were gaming together and we were just chatting. I find it funny that there's surfboards just out and about when it's snowy out. I feel like anyone with an actual surfboard would have put those away for the winter, but it's also just a game, so. And our day is over. We sold a good amount of books. And then you can buy new books. These are how many I have. I don't think I really need anything right now. They're seasonal. Let's do the seasonal one. Let's see. Let's go to the university. We need more fact books. I'm surprised that people have read so many. I'm gonna just like get rid of everything. I am very particular and I want things to be on the same area. I don't think we need that many fact books though. Let's see, classics. We need travel. I need drama. Let's see. See, I don't like that. You don't even see the books when you're selling them, so I don't know why I'm worried about this, but it's just me as a person, I guess. Alright, what else can we put here? Let's do some more classics, I guess. I've given up on trying to get them all on the same level. Alright. Oh, it's so pretty. Speaking of England, it kind of reminds me of Oxford, which is where I visited, but it was in the summer. I would never go there because of like the elitism, but uh-oh, they dropped their notes. I have to try and find their notes. I think I found their notes. They don't want crime or fantasy? What are we doing? You can also find books for people. Sorry, you're so busy. Oh, that's why. It's exam time. I get it. I just got done with it, my finals. I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. I'm not at all interested in historical settings though. Coffee First Then the World is one of my all-time favorites. Okay. I don't know anything about that. Okay. Cycled around the world. They don't want history. I guess. Okay, cool. Cats always are popular, I guess. Moira is, I think, one of my friends, if I remember correctly. She talks to me a lot. And I love her style. Oh, I should have gotten more fact books. Non-fiction, games, game design, and game study. Lord, okay. I don't have anything for you. Challenge to my wits. Okay, I have no idea. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but they end up liking it. Trying to think of what else in book world that we can talk about. I think there's been a lot of discourse as well around like book influencers and how they're becoming like beauty influencers on YouTube. And the only thing that I have to say with that is you can curate who you follow. I'm not someone who, like, I have specific types of bookish creators that I follow, and I don't feel like the bookish creators that I follow are into it just for the materialism, which if that's what you're into for books, you just want pretty books on your shelves, that's fine. That's not what I'm into, but like I definitely curate my YouTube like recommendations and the people that I subscribe to, and I just don't really have a problem with it. I don't know. I feel like people outside of that community are always going to have something to say. And it just, you have to pick and choose what you consume and let YouTube and let people know what you like and what you don't. I want a book that was written by a woman, and give me one of those good old classics. Ooh, am I out of classics? I think I'm out of classics. Crap. Let's see if I can find something that's a classic. That's not actually in the classics. Okay, I guess that counts. I don't think I really thought this one through. I saw that it was exam time, and I just went to the university anyway. When I first played this game, I wasn't a huge fan of, oh, that's so pretty. I wasn't a huge fan of the fact that you don't actually go in the bookstore yourself, but then I quickly got used to it, and I was okay with not being able to see inside. You can see inside when you decorate it, but let's see. Let's maybe change some decorations and I can show you. Like, you can look inside. Oh, it's red and green for Christmas. Or Yule presets. Oh, I can create a preset. Okay. Paints. Let's do... Red roof. Oh, I can do this. I don't know if I realized I could do the furniture too. That's pretty cool. Let's do a light green right here. And then, what was it today? Waterfront Fish Market. Let's check this out. So we need more classics. Need more travel. My fact books were surprisingly getting sold out. I'm really sad that no one wants fantasy. Like, I want to be able to suggest books to people, but no one's buying them. Do I need 9 fact books? Probably not. Let's put some crime down here. Let's see if that works. Oh, it's so pretty. You know, this probably doesn't smell good. Oh. Bro, what? I'm just not having a good day. I don't know what I'm doing, apparently. Hopefully people still buy stuff, but oh well. I can't deal with a dull book right now, and I need something with relevance, nothing outdated, but I like niche books for the most part. So something with relevance, so something newer, but niche. Something from 1929 is not it. 2023. Ew, J. Kristoff. Ugh, sorry. I've heard some bad things about that man. Can't deal with a dull book. Let's try to find... That's not a niche book. Everyone knows that book. Everyone knows that book too. This is hard. Okay. Nothing boring. A dark port. That's 1989. Ooh, I like that. I was about to say, if you don't like that, then you're transphobic. Alright. So what have you guys been reading lately? Are you reading anything special for this time of year? Or do you just like read what you want? Summer break and winter break are the 2 times that I'm able to read the most. Like if you look at my Storygraph, the amount of books I read in July versus like September, October, November is just, it's a huge difference. That's funny. Alright. I'm sorry I messed with your fish market. I thought I was supposed to be a part of the fish market, but I guess not. And it's invite only, so how are you gonna make any money if it's invite only? Unless you just don't care. We might do a second, like, different game. I don't know. This one's perfect for winter, though. I was gonna play Light Up the Town, and then I tried it out, and I actually filmed it, but I didn't like this. It was clunky. I played the demo. It was clunky, and it didn't feel intuitive. And I know it's, like, really popular, but I just... And it's not an otter. I thought it was an otter. It's a ferret. I do like ferrets, but it's just not the same. So... Ooh, fairy lights. I can add fairy lights, guys. Where are the fairy lights? Oh my god! Oh, that's so cute. Okay, we gotta change this around a little bit, though. I don't love the roof. How are we gonna do this? Pink doesn't look right. What if I just do... Oh, I don't know if I like that either. I might just do white and green. I think we're just gonna keep it white and green. Maybe we'll do some light green somewhere. Do the trim light green. And the chair light green. How about, no, we'll have a red chair. And a red plant, and that's it. That's too much otherwise. Let's see if I like that better. Okay, so now Monday is Mega Savings Day. I don't know what that means. What is this? Winter market starts. Okay, so visit the annual winter market. That's important, but that's not for a few days. I need more dramas. Does this have any dramas? Nope. This has some. Wait, where do I go to the winter market? Oh, that's not today. Time. Okay, let's decide where we're gonna go. Let's go to the cafe. Make this all kids' books. Travel. Fantasy. Drama. And just a few facts. And let's do a couple facts here. Alright, let's see what we get. is such a cute little area. Of course, there's like nobody here. I don't know if it's because it's the winter, but yeah. The lights are so cute. And I have a cat. Oh, I just pet the cat. Did you hear the meow? What's your name? Did I name you? Let's say, let's say Rufus. No, I think I already named something Rufus. No, let's do Rufus. Okay. Dreadful weather, the drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me. I enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time. Oh, that's incredible. I need to check that out. Okay. It's poetry, Helene, the Iliad. Oh. Would you like that? Perfect. All right. Wow. Oh. You gonna give me some tips? Which step are you on? Be sustainable, not vague at all. Nice. She's doing her master's in sustainable management. Check your records to see. Oh, I didn't think about that. I need more shelves, which is why I need the market. I need more places to put books. Also, my little fairy lights have to help. Three consecutive days at the cafe. I usually always sell at least 5 books. Let's see how I can help. New pastime. Okay. You could learn how to knit. I am partial to crochet myself, but I can't find it. I passed my last exam. I like a book that doesn't take it. I feel the same way. I was trying to read silly stuff right after my final projects were done. I could go for a travel guide. I read this, 84 Charing Cross Road. It was good, but parts of it where I'm like, a little problematic. See, you want a travel guide, but nothing too serious? Try this. Sometimes I'm very surprised that they like what I suggest. Alright. Your what? Your soul is dead? Are you a student? Because if so, I get it. So I have to do 3 consecutive days at the cafe. And I guess I have to look and see what sells. Okay, so 4 drama books, 4 fact books, 3 fantasy, 7 classics. Okay. So we need classics, we need drama, and fact. Lots of classic. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. I did not have enough fact books last time. My poor fantasy books. I just love the light so much. I know I keep saying that. I follow, I don't remember what she changed her name to. I'll put it on the screen. But Book Lover Laura, I'm not huge into like drama channels, and she does a bit of like drama on the bookish side of things. Some of these indie authors have audacity. So it's just like, how did you ever sell anything in the first place? Some of people are like delusional. It bothers me that a lot of people have realized that bookish people will spend a lot of money on books and like things that they enjoy and want to exploit that. It's capitalism. I'm not super surprised, but it is also pretty disappointing. I don't do special editions a lot, especially with books that I'm not sure I'm gonna love. I feel like the amount of special editions there are have made special editions not special, if that makes any sense. Like, I have Wild Reverence that I'm gonna read, and I have it right here. And this one, I don't think it's actually a special edition. I think this is just how it comes. It's gorgeous. I would never buy it if it cost extra. Like, it's just black sprayed edges, but then you look and it's just like so pretty. I'll show more of it in my next vlog because I'm going to be reading that. Sneak peek, I'm going to be reading Wild Reverence. But I'm not going to seek that out and buy special editions of books I already have unless it's like I'd rather have a nice hardback of a book that I love than a special edition that I can't even read. Like, I don't want a special edition that I'm not going to be able to carry around in my bag and read. I am kind of in the middle when it comes to how you should treat your books. Like, I don't think you should like throw them in the bath and like do all this stuff, but also if it gets a ding, if it gets, you know, a dog-eared page, I don't think that that's horrible. Like, I do annotate some of my books sometimes, and when I was a kid I would carry my books around everywhere, and I still do, and they get a little beat up, and it just shows that they're loved, especially like ones you read over and over and over again. So I don't understand the point of a special edition you're not going to read, but also that is someone's prerogative, but I think that it's being exploited by people who aren't actually part of the bookish community and just want to make a quick buck, and that really bothers me. I don't know, it's just my opinion. The fourth rule, be assistant. Oh, we already did this. We already did this. I don't understand. Why are we saying the same thing? I'm looking for a travel guide. I'm a fan of books like My Tiny Atlas. What is My Tiny Atlas? Photographs, picturesque wonders from all around the globe. Ooh, pretty. Living in Alaska. Let's see if you like this one. Nice. This game has given me actual like book suggestions, because like I said, some of these are real books. So I've gotten books that I put on my Storygraph TBR from this game. I want something romantic. Classics and historical settings. Okay. Nice. I love Oscar Wilde. That's not Rebecca is not romantic. Wuthering Heights is not romantic either. If anyone thinks that's a romance, they're wrong. that is a book about class and the issues with it. I don't like it. I know the characters are supposed to be insufferable, but they're so insufferable that I just can't read it. I hated it. But no, it is not a romance. Twisted Love, that's not a classic. So do you want a classic more, or do you want romance more? I guess Hunchback of Notre Dame might work. Nice. I know I said that wrong. Notre Dame, but whatever. Is anyone gonna actually buy anything? I mean, I know people are putting stuff in their bags, but okay, let's see. Fact book, a fact book that's light and entertaining. Blurb your enthusiasm. Nice. Some of these are like Easter eggs of just like funny things. Cause like, yes, sometimes I'm like, are you getting paid to blurb these? Cause it doesn't seem like you actually read the book. Let's see, fact book. That's not light and entertaining. That's not light and entertaining, but very important. Design, travel, and culture. Let's see. You wanted a fact book. I don't have much that's not heavy. I don't know what to tell you. I sold 7 classics today. Wow. We're gonna do this final day, and then I think we're gonna end off the video there. Maybe, we'll see. I need more drama books. Give me some drama books. There's more drama books. I got more of other stuff that I don't need, but... Oh. Aww. Yeah, Tilda is in the hospital. She just wrote this really nice letter. I should probably visit her, but I need to do this 3rd day at the cafe. Alright, we're gonna do a lot of classics again. Some drama. A few people bought fantasy books. I really need more space. Did anyone buy kids' books? I am not partial to the children's books. All right. Let's do this. One more day, and then we can get whatever the prize is. I'm not sure what I'm getting from this, but it's my challenge. This little girl, we are enemies. Like, she is so mean to me. Like, some of the stuff she says is just mean. Like, kids are mean. The truth. A child is reading political corruption and magical intrigue that would blow a citizen's mind. She's like 8. Fantasy, but this is it historical if it's Middle Earth? Let's try. She's gonna be mad at me. Okay, maybe not. Yay! Completed sustainable sales. Can't find a concert venue. Oh. Teens at the Lighthouse want to put on a theater performance. Come on. Recommendation. Let me give you a recommendation. Yay! Anne is me. Oh. That's pretty cool. Genetic mutations in plants. Makes me think the game dev is into this type of stuff. I do the same thing about like typography and design and coding in books. Yeah, that's funny. Does nobody want a recommendation? Okay, there we go. Travel guide. Travel log. It's only 109 pages. Okay, you're okay with that. Something with a historical setting is a must, and I'd love to read a classic. I couldn't find anything at the library. Here you go. Nice. You get inspiration when you recommend a book successfully. The game is just so fun to play while I'm watching a YouTube video. I love it. You don't have to put much thought into it. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna do. Oh, Tilda misses her bookshop. She's being really nostalgic. Oh, okay. Not in this playthrough, but I'll play this again and we'll go visit Tilda. She's in the hospital. I think she had to get like a hip replacement or something. So, yeah, that's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this little let's play of Tiny Bookshop, and let me know what you want to see. I'm going to be doing a reading vlog tomorrow, and this is probably going to be the same book for a few days, and then we're probably going to end it off with Good Spirits. I don't know what the timing is going to be, but I really appreciate everyone who subscribed, everyone who has commented on my videos before YuleOWEEN and throughout, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm definitely excited to continue making videos regularly, more regularly than I had been. So 2 videos a week is what I'm going to be shooting for after the end of YuleOWEEN, but we still have 5 more days after today, and I'm very excited. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video, and thank you for watching. Bye!